I'm getting sick of driving. I'm sick and fucking tired already of just driving this vehicle. The fact that, like, for whatever reason, I just got gas right now, right? Whether I fill it halfway, whether I fill it like full tank, it's like I'm having this problem where the engine cannot even fucking start, for crying out fucking loud, man. It's like all the bad luck is on my side. Yes, I know it's happened before, but on top of all this, I got all these goddamn other mistakes that I'm making. Not to mention, my turnover rate, my error rate is at an all-time high again. It's just as bad, if not even worse, than it was when in April and May of last year. I've already become a turnover machine, for Christ's sake. You see, things are just that bad for me. Now, if I haven't lost this many friends, and I'm talking about all my ex-close friends due to me just ruining our friendships, then I'm sure that I wouldn't have been feeling like this. I probably wouldn't have been making as many mistakes, and my energy would have been an all-time low. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is at this point, dude. I'm telling you right now. I just cannot deal with myself anymore like this. I've already been a broken version of myself. I need to start a new life. But how? If I'm still stuck in this stale life, I've applied to like 8 jobs already. I may not be done yet. But I don't want to get to a point where I gotta apply to like 300 fucking jobs just for me to gain like only 2 or 3. Nathan said in our phone conversation last week that it took him maybe 2 years with a total of like 400 to 500 job applications for him to gain like 9 interviews and shit like that. Just think about how fucked up this economy is, dude. It's so bad. We all know it's so bad. But hell, none of us had an idea. The economy looks way worse than it was in 2009. Way worse. And in 2009, I was still in Cal State Fullerton, learning graphic design, taking graphic design classes. And now graphic design, it almost seems like it just does not exist anymore. It's become obsolete, like my dad said, because of fucking AI. I hate that word. Hell, I hate that word even more than I hate the word terrorist. It's just that bad, dude. Like, the world now, it's gonna become human-less. Nothing's gonna be authentic anymore. Nothing. These fucking lights. Red lights! Are just so damn short, and the police car was right there. Fortunately, he didn't catch me. The fuck out of here, dude. It's just a disgrace. My life is a disgrace. I'm already irrelevant as I am. I've been irrelevant for the last few years. I've been irrelevant since the pandemic. But it's my fault that I didn't even take the time to appreciate and realize that I still had most of these ex-close friends on my side after I left 1.5 years. Didn't mean angel talk? Yeah, we talked a lot. When I came back, there was still Marielle. When I came back, there was still Rhea, Lovely Mel, Mari, Sam. You know what I'm saying? I still have plenty of them. Joanne too. But I failed because all I cared about was Kriza. of a sudden I became irrelevant. I made too many mistakes in my life. My mistakes are probably like top 10 worst of all time. Top 10, top 5 bad decision making for me is probably in the top 5, as well as my mistake making is probably in the top 5 too. But the bottom line is, I'm already ignored and irrelevant as I am. I almost feel like nobody recognizes me. You get to a point where I'm still in this dump. It's only fucking Ernie that just cares about me. Ernie, of all people. My Jay, my neighbor, this and that. We're gonna get more friends like him. There's nobody like him. And that's sad, because he's the only friend that does that. I feel like Ernie's the only friend that I have. He's the only friend that I have. No disrespect to Johnny, but he's busy as fuck. Every single fucking day with his sales. Has no time to play ping pong with me. Yeah, we're still cool, but he ain't cool with me the same way that he was before. I lost all these people. Trinetta, Francisco, Paula, Melissa. Well, I'm talking about guys like Kathleen, L'Oreal. I lost a whole bunch of them. They've moved on to have better lives. What about me? My life isn't better. People hearing this can say what they want about that I'm comparing other people's lives. I know Mari hates that so much, but I'm making the comparison nevertheless. My life compared to everybody else's life, including Michael's, Popster Michael, it's nowhere close to theirs. The stories that Julio and Tristan told me, it's clear to me their lives are better than mine. And I'm sorry if those guys are not seeing my videos anymore. I don't want to see their criticisms. Not that I have anything against them, but because of my already declining mental health, it's why I can't even talk to these guys anymore. I can't. I'm giving them their peace so they don't have to continue criticizing me. Me and Julio went at it the previous Sunday. You know how bad that was? The way I responded the first time, he got pissed off, clearly. He was like, then get a fucking job and stop complaining, this and that. The last time I went at him like that was in 2012. Now at that time, I didn't have a job yet. It wasn't until Rico got me the job later in August. Or actually, I started in the beginning of September, right? So look, I mean, look, I'm gonna be blessed that I have everything my way. At least temporarily. You know, from 2014 all the way till 2000 and I can argue 2022. You know, before my entire circle started to fall apart. That's when I started becoming very irrelevant. Now, I originally wanted to say that in 2020, well, yeah, like when I came back from a year and a half leaving, which I regret doing, I might even talk about that. I know that I've talked about a lot in my posts in my Facebook, but they're all just posts. Now that I'm here doing my podcasting, I might as well just talk about that maybe whenever I get a chance to. So if I can't today, then you know, maybe some other time for sure. But yeah, dude, it's I may talk about that itself in its entirety in the next video whenever I get a chance to make it. But yeah, dude, it's that's, I mean, I wanted to say that I started becoming irrelevant when I was so stubborn and hot-headed to even think that that it was when it wasn't. You know, I was wrong to think like that. So I still had I still had most of my friends, my then close friends, like Angel and Rhea and lovely Mel. I mean, the fact that my ex-couple is by heart, we're all busy with school and everything. I mean, they weren't treating me the same way, but I mean, they were still my friends, but it wasn't to the same extent that I was prior to my year and a half leaving. All right, and but I still had all these guys, and unfortunately, they just left me behind because they couldn't even handle me at my worst anymore. They're all gone. Like, once my circle started to fall apart, starting in 2022, and going and getting even worse in 2023 and 2024, that's when I started becoming very irrelevant. The fact that I'm posting, and Mari's the only one that's commenting more than half the time, that's where I have to start realizing, and even up to now, that I'm just feeling like a loner more than half the time. Now, I don't want to disrespect guys like Russ and Carlos, Ray, Nathan, Neil, and a boss who may still be watching these videos, but I'm saying it like it is, man. I feel like a loner more than half of the time. I'm not saying I am, but it feels that way, and it's just sad, dude. Like, to see what I did last year, ghosting my entire circle how many times, and having already done it like earlier, just the past Friday. It just shows my irrelevancy. It's just that bad, man. I don't know how I can stay relevant anymore. I already feel like I'm washed. And the only reason why I say all these things, the fact that I feel washed, the fact that I feel old, the fact that I feel irrelevant and ignored, like most of these people that have worked with me for like since day one, it seems like they don't want to even leave that place. I mean, are they really that happy being there? Why would anyone continue to work at that place for so long? Like people like Sean and Armando, Anna, even Terrence, and I don't think Terrence is gonna come back, dude. I don't think he's gonna come back. And I don't think he should come back. That's my guy, but I don't think he should come back at all anymore. It's not only is he dealing with his health issues, but dude, I feel bad for him that he has to put up with a lot of the crap that's been thrown upon him. I mean, you look at one of the newer sales reps that's just been treated the same way. Why else is this dump not growing, dude? You can never see that dump grow. That dump is not serious about being better. And you get these fools that are still here, and maybe they don't care that this dump is not gonna get better. But you have the same motherfucker that's just, the same 100-year-old fool that's still running that place. Just for him to just continually make it worse, or just make it stale to where a lot of these days it's just slow as hell. I mean, why else do I feel so disconnected in that place? I'm not learning anything anymore. I'm not doing anything anymore there. I feel just as much of a disconnect there, as much as as much as I feel of a disconnect over there in that dump, I'm already feeling much more of a disconnect here at home. So the disconnect of me towards certain people is just getting worse. That's why I'm starting to feel more and more irrelevant, ignored, and less loved, less appreciated. I'm sorry, I have to be brutal about this. I'm no longer loved the same way as before. I'm getting more hate, more dislike than I ever get love. That's just the bloody truth. Until I fix things, until I fix my damn life, my very depressing life, I'm never gonna be loved the same way. I'm never gonna be loved anymore like that. I'm not. I don't care what anybody watching this video or listening to this video feels. I'm saying the bloody truth. Whether you like it or not. Pretty soon, you get guys like Carlos telling me that I keep blowing up his phones. What if he's next to leave me as a friend? They're getting Eugene just constantly just getting angry at me. What if he's next? I told the guys, nobody is safe in my circle anymore. Nobody. And I want to have another video about that, man. Huh. I may just bring it up now, but I'm gonna talk about it because, like with any NBA All-Star that is no longer untouchable. Same as any of my friends here. You would have thought Julio and Robbie and Andrew and Dewey were untouchable. Oh no. Look at the example of me and the boss going at it on January 9th. The same night of the incident. You would have thought a boss would have left me by now, but he chose not to. So I was lucky. But the bottom line is, nobody is safe. Nobody. So, I told you, dude. I've been desperate for a new job for the longest time. And I don't want to even be part of those many workers that are burnt out from finding a new job. You know who's to blame for that? I'm not gonna say his name here. I'm not gonna say his name anymore on any of my upcoming videos. I'm just gonna keep that person anonymous. But I know that person is responsible for this stupid ass for his actions on how he made this world even worse, and even the economy. I mean, goddamn, dude, it's like when you got somebody like that that's just taking over, taking over the world. It's like, dude, we're gonna be suffering for a long time. I know I'm not gonna give up. I'm still not gonna give up. But unfortunately, more bad things just continue to happen to me, and it's why I just can't get comfortable. I don't want to be in this job forever. Nobody should. But me as a person, it's like, who the hell is Jay anymore? It's almost like nobody knows me anymore. My darkness, I can't get out of it. I can't. And the only way that's going to happen is if I get a new job. And that's that. So I'm of the mindset that I just need to really... Fuck. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore, dude. Like, I just accidentally hit the fucking curb. There was a problem trying to start the car earlier. What's next, dude? What's next? I'm done. My life is never gonna get better. Never. I'm done. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.